Welcome to Spirits and Supernatural. I'm Dawn.
I'm Jenny.
Happy 4th of July?
Yes.
If you're in the U.S.
Well, yeah. And even if you're not, it will still say July 4th on your calendar.
Well, this is coming out on the 5th, but yes.
I thought it was coming out on the 3rd. Either way, it's coming out not on the 4th.
No, I thought it was on the 5th. Oh my gosh, we're so good at days. Yeah. It is coming out on the 3rd. You're right. Yeah. So happy 4th of July tomorrow.
Yes. Happy 4th of July Eve.
Yes.
We did it.
There we go. We did it. Go team.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
We figured out what day it was.
So today we are doing Joe Harvelle.
Yes.
Or is it Harvelle? Harvelle or Harvelle?
It's Harvelle, because they call it Harvelles when they talk about the Roadhouse.
I don't know. Maybe if she's like from Tennessee, it'd be Harvelle. And the cocktail that I picked to represent Joe is actually called Firecracker.
Which I think is very appropriate.
And it's coming out on July 3rd, which we just figured out was Independence Day Eve. So that works out perfectly. Huzzah. I found it on the website liquor.com. Liquor.
Yes.
If you look up another kind of liquor, I am not going to be held responsible for what you might see on the internet.
Well, if you spell it the British way, it's Liquour.
Yeah.
So there's an extra. I spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out how to spell liquor one day.
10 minutes.
Maybe it wasn't, but it felt like 10 minutes. I get really focused on how things are spelled sometimes. But anyways, Firecracker.
Yes.
All right.
So Dawn is going to start making our firecracker, and she's going to muddle. You're supposed to do 2 1-inch cubed watermelon chunks, so I guess you got to do 4 if you're doing them all together, right?
Yeah, I could probably. The thing about doing them all together is that...
Well, maybe we should make it separately.
I feel like I can't split it evenly, and one of us is going to end up with more.
Okay.
So I'll just do individual.
Okay, sounds good.
That'd be great.
So she's going to muddle those watermelons.
Muddle
the watermelons.
I love that. We have a muddler now and everything.
Do. That was from our GoFundMe account.
I just splashed myself in the face with watermelon juice.
Lovely.
Oh.
After she's done muddling.
And making a mess of things.
Yeah. She's going to add 1.5 ounces of rum, 1/2 ounce of triple sec, 1/2 ounce of lime juice. I've got the limes, 1/2 ounce of simple syrup, and then we're going to do 1/6 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, because I'm pretty sure that must be where the little kick firecracker comes in with that cayenne.
Yeah, I would say. So it calls for aged rum. We're using Bacardi Gold.
Yeah.
I don't know how old it is.
You don't keep alcohol in your house very long, so I'm sure it's not very old.
Are you saying something, Jenny?
No.
No,
it's just that one time I was like, hey, we can make this cocktail, and we just you're like, oh, that's been gone a long time.
That's been gone.
So, yeah, that's okay.
We make cocktails at my house, okay?
That's fine. I drink bottled water at my house, which is probably not good for the environment.
Well, I also have, water bottles that I use at my house, too. Well, not water bottles. Well, reusable water bottles.
All right, 1/2 ounce triple sec.
Yes.
And then here's the limes for when you're ready to squeeze a lime.
All right.
And I'll start talking about Joe.
I think this is going to taste really interesting because triple sec is very citrusy.
I love triple sec. It's that kind of peachy, too.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, we met her, and Everybody Loves a Clown.
Right.
It's first episode, we met her at Harvelle's, because that's when we also met Ash and Ellen. I loved that she got the jump on Dean.
Heck yes.
Yeah. She didn't get to really, appreciate it the way she could have, because he actually was able to, rip the rifle out of her hands because she got too close to him. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, she gets the jump on him. Sam's in the kitchen, and Ellen's got him at gunpoint.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Great
Sam
introduction
comes walking
to the girls.
Out,
yeah,
and she's just right there. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna shake this up. I guess.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Wait, the limes.
Oh, the lime juice. You're right. I forgot it. That's the lid for the shaker.
Lid overboard. Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
Perfect. Here's the lime. What did you think about Joe overall? Your first impression to until in character development. What were your first impression thoughts?
Okay,
of her?
so I like that she got the jump on Dean that both the boys did, but this is it's before their dad died, but just a little bit because Ellen was there when John died, or no, Ellen was there when
No,
the gate with Bobby. Okay.
This is season 2.
Yeah.
And this is after John had died.
So this is like right after John had died.
Because Ellen found out when they came.
Yeah.
She's like, Sam, Dean, John's boys?
I was just thinking about...
And then she's like, what's wrong? And found out
they were in a scene together, but it was,
Yeah.
So I love that Joe got the jump on him. Mm-hmm. For sure. You know, there's immediately, because it's, a pretty young girl, that there's going to be a thing between, like, Dean and Joe.
Yeah.
Like, that's usually how they play it.
But it was mostly a flirtation.
Yeah. I would definitely agree with that. That lime was really hard to squeeze. So hopefully we got a good bit of lime juice.
It was in my fridge. It's a cold fridge.
That's probably why. I'm going to...
What?
Okay.
So what would you have thought about them as a couple?
I did... no.
Okay.
I did not like it. So I was looking today, and Joe is actually 2 years younger than Sam. And so she always seemed too young to me.
So she would have been 6 years younger than Dean. Mm-hmm. So he was 28, and she would have been 22.
Right.
My husband's 6 years older than me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
My husband is 3 weeks older than me. But I don't know if it's because, like, I've thought about this a lot, because I've always had this feeling that, like, it felt weird to me, their whole thing. Or that, like, they tried to push this chemistry.
Oh, I thought they had chemistry, though.
I did not.
Okay. I saw it. I saw the chemistry. Because they were flirty. Dean was in a bad headspace because of his dad. Mm-hmm. And he's like, another time, another place, whatever. But he's like, no, that's not gonna happen. Oh, this drink is really pretty. Mm-hmm. It's the watermelon.
Oh, a little seed made it.
That's okay. I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at them. Mm-hmm. Possibly. It was more, I guess it was kind of a will they, won't they situation, sort of.
Definitely. There's still a lot of, like, watermelon-ness in here that I could probably get out in your glass.
That's fine.
But I love that Joe could handle herself with hunters. Mm-hmm. Like, that was definitely a thing. She'd grown up around them with the roadhouse and everything, so she definitely could manage. So she could handle Dean, which I appreciated.
Yeah. Do you think that she was more... She wasn't aggressive, really, but I'm going to use the word aggressive. Do you think she was more aggressive towards him than he was towards her?
I wouldn't say aggressive. I don't know.
I know. I said that's not the right word. The one that maybe would have tried to pursue something more. Is that better?
I guess the thing with them is that, like, as they got to know each other and time went on, it felt maybe more mutual as far as, like, one pursuing the other.
Okay. But how do you think it started at first?
I would say at first it was... I want to say Dean. It was Dean at first. I don't know if it was, but that's how I kind of feel. Like, he almost starts to say something, and Joe is like, I've had hunters hit on me before. What makes you special, right?
Yeah, but it didn't seem to bother her that he was going to.
But maybe he was,
but then when he
who was
didn't,
her age.
I think it kind of surprised her.
Yeah.
That he backed off.
Oh, yeah.
As rapidly as
I would
he
definitely
did.
say it surprised her. I would agree with that.
So when they first meet, they're like kind of flirty, and he's like, wrong time, wrong place. So then they part ways. Mm-hmm. They get revisited. How many episodes was Alona Tal on Supernatural?
She was in 7 episodes, one of which she was a ghost.
Right. So she was in 4 episodes, season 2? No.
Yes.
Was
2.
it?
Yep, 4 from 2.
1 from 5?
2 from 5.
2 from 5. So
and
the truth
7.
one was 1 from 7. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wait, that would be 7 episodes. Did you say
That's
7?
That's what we said, yeah.
I thought you said 6. I don't know.
Rewind the tape.
Math is always hard for me.
There's no tape.
So the season 2 is when everything took place at Harvelle's, pretty much when we met them, except that she went off to New York City. I just watched this episode the other day with the guy that like lived in the walls, the ectoplasma guy.
Was that in New York City or was that in Pennsylvania?
It was Philadelphia, New York. I live in farm country. All those big cities run together.
Oh my gosh.
They're not any different to me. They're all the same.
Do you hear that, you guys?
Well, that's okay. I'm
from
know.
a bigger city, so they're not all the same to me.
Already well established in this podcast. We don't do math.
Apparently
I don't
we
do English
geography.
very well, and I don't do geography or geology. I don't know what's a sandstone.
We're running out of ologies real quick. That's hilarious. Yeah, so she goes to Philadelphia. So, okay, so thing about that episode. I always call that the H.H. Holmes episode.
Yes.
Because that's who the villain is. It's
Right.
the ghost of. But H.H. Holmes was in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
But they explain in the episode about why. But this is going to tie back around to something else entirely.
I'm ready. I'm here for it. I'm
So
holding on.
there's sometime later on, Dean finds out that Sam knows a lot about serial killers.
Mm-hmm. He loves serial killers.
Well, so this is a thing that some people have as like a hobby. They know things about serial killers. I am one of those people.
Okay.
And so, like, when I saw this episode and they started talking about it, I was like, this is H.H. Holmes. Yeah. Like, I knew immediately.
Wow, that's kind of scary.
You're welcome.
So Lizzie Borden, your relative, she wasn't considered a serial killer, though. She just killed her family, right?
Well, first of all, she was acquitted.
Oh, okay. She's a little sensitive about that, too, apparently. First of all, she was acquitted.
She was acquitted. Thank you very much.
That's funny. Okay.
Yeah. But so Lizzie Borden was also in an episode. So there's another tie to this show that I have. Not only is, Henry
Normal,
and
Illinois,
John
and
from my hometown. Also,
and your alleged relative. No,
my
actual relative, alleged accusations. Yeah. I think she did it. Don't you think she did it?
I'm really genuinely not sure that she did. I've read a lot about Lizzie Borden.
I've read nothing about her.
Okay. Well, the murders happened like 2 days before my birthday, except for a jillion years before I was born.
1 jillion. We're really good. We're really good at
so
timelines also.
This has squat to do with Joe other than it's H.H. Holmes.
We are so off the rails.
So,
Should we start over?
No. So the thing about this episode is I feel like it really shows you Joe's character.
Okay. Which episode? The one in Philly?
The one in Philly, the H.H. Holmes one, really shows her character because she's very willing to jump in and do it, but she finds herself kind of in over her head, but also finds her way out of things. Even if she's, what did I put here? Finds herself in a tight spot, literally. Mm-hmm. She still can find her. She doesn't freak out when she's there.
Right. Yeah. So when she gets caught by Holmes and she's in the cage and that other girl is freaking out and she's like, this probably isn't going to make you feel any better, but I'm here to rescue you. And she's like, because she had her knife at first and it was her dad's knife.
Yes.
And we found out because Dean tried to give her a bigger knife. He was trying to be like Crocodile Dundee. It's like, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Mm-hmm. But he gave, and she's like, that was my dad's knife. And so he's like, understood. So she has this little knife. Holmes reaches in to her at one point and she stabs his hand.
Right.
She did. She kept a cool head the whole time that she was caged. And she also knew the boys were there. She knew that they were going to come and get her and that she would be okay.
Yeah, she knew Sam and Dean were not going to leave her to just be killed by the ghost of a serial killer.
Right.
I'm trying to get all the juice out of here, but there's a lot of watermelon pulp still. I think this is going to be delicious. It's going to be really sweet, little citrusy tang to it, and a kick from the cayenne. Mm-hmm. This does feel very summery to me. Very appropriate for the 4th of July.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to get a quick picture with yours because before adding this, you can add the cubes to yours after I take the picture if you want, and then we will drink. We'll say a toast or whatever to Miss Joe, who also got left too early on the show, in my opinion. For sure.
Oh my gosh. The way that Joe left, do we want to even talk about that yet? Because I will cry.
Don't cry. She's still alive.
I mean, Alona Tall is, but...
Well, yeah.
Joe Harvelle died terribly.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, her and her mom going out together like that was pretty sad, I think. We don't have to talk about it. You want to never talk about her?
I mean, I feel like it would be... I don't know. We would be lacking to not talk about.
We have to mention it, right?
Yeah. The thing about having watched the show for as long as I have is that my feelings about different characters and things changes over time.
Oh, yeah. And every rewatch.
Every time, yeah. It just, it changes. I'm trying not to be noisy, and I'm failing.
Oh, I was just going to drink it without even...
Waiting for me?
It smells and looks really good.
Mm-hmm. All right, ready?
All right. To Joe.
To Joe.
Clink.
You said clink even though I clinked.
Ooh. It's strong. That cayenne, you can that hit the back of my throat.
Oh yeah, that cayenne is there.
It is.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Do you need a piece of bread?
It's like, literally, it's so sweet because of the watermelon.
And the triple sec and the simple syrup.
But it's also like, hits you.
Definitely has a kick.
That cayenne, just because it's like mixed in with the drink, it like coats your whole throat and your mouth.
Are you going to be able to drink that? Is it going to upset your stomach?
No.
You're going to be all right. Okay.
Yeah. I'll just take an extra like antacid later. I'll live.
Okay. Well, good. You will not come to an early demise like Joe.
Rewatching, every time you rewatch, it changes for you. And so I kind of feel like that with how I feel about Joe and Dean.
Yeah.
In that, like initially when I first watched it, I was like, Dean, keep your grubby little hands off of Joe Harvelle, is how I felt about it.
See, their age difference, I guess on the show it was 6 years, but in real life it's 4 years.
Yeah.
I don't think that's that big of a deal. And probably because my husband's 6 years older than me, I don't think that that's a problem. Now, if he had gone in there and he was 20 and no, I'm going to go 20 and 14. Let's go with 26 and 18. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
It's probably
24 and 18. Then I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't have been as comfortable with that.
I think it's probably because I interpreted Joe as younger than she was.
Alona Tall has a very youthful look.
Yeah, that's very true, and I think that's part of what it is. Like she very.
Do you think that's a blonde thing? Do you think that blonde people tend to look younger?
It might be. She also is like just very skinny.
Yeah,
and like her frame is just smaller, and I think that. When we see somebody who's, maybe it's the light hair, the light skin, and being so, like, the size that she was, we just interpret that as younger and smaller. And
I can see that, yeah.
So it's probably partly my perception, I would say.
It didn't gross me out. No. If they had tried to do any kind of relationship, it wouldn't have lasted anyhow. But if they had tried to, it didn't gross me out. I didn't think it was.
Well, it just, it gave me an ick. But, like, I did appreciate that Dean, like, whenever Dean actually starts to show his emotion, when he recognizes, like, he's not in the place to try to pursue anything, I was like, okay, good job.
Very mature of him.
Yeah.
So it made you think he was even older.
Maybe.
Did you know Alona Tall is Israeli?
I did. Okay. I saw that.
Yeah.
I guess. Interesting.
I don't know. Because I guess when I think of Israeli people, I think they look more like Jesus. I did not think about a blonde person being Israeli, which is probably really dumb, but I don't know. It surprised me. I thought maybe she was from Canada or something.
Like a bunch of the actors.
Yeah, because she was in Veronica Mars. Mm-hmm. I loved Veronica Mars. She played Meg in Veronica Mars. And so that was shot in Vancouver also.
So you just
I just thought that's where
Canadian.
She was from, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. Why not?
She needs to do the con circuit again sometime. I'd love to meet her.
Oh, for sure. I'd love to meet all of them, like every person ever who was on.
Every person ever.
All of them.
In 327 episodes.
Let's go.
The 3,000 people that were in it. We're going to meet them all.
Let's do it.
That's a lot of people.
Let's host one
Demon number 1. Demon number 2.
Demon number 834. Yeah. Right. So all of that to say, I do feel like Jo could hold her own.
Yeah.
Even when she found herself in too deep, she still was like, I'm going to get my way out of this. Mm-hmm. I don't know that she ever really counted on somebody else to do that for her.
She was pretty young when her dad died.
Yeah.
So she was raised by her mom, and we know how tough Ellen was.
Oh, yeah.
So she got that from her mom.
Clearly.
She wanted to hunt in honor of her dad, but she got her attitude and she got her, I'm going to do it, her stubbornness from her mother.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think so too. Because Ellen really wasn't a hunter. They talked about that. Jo talked about Dad would go off hunting and Mom would be in a terrible mood. And when he came back, the world changed. So she didn't really hunt. She understood the life because she married a hunter. Mm-hmm. She opened up Harvelle's, and that's a hunter's bar.
Right.
But Ellen, except for when we actually see her in a couple of episodes, she still knew the lore. So I'm sure that she taught those things to Jo. Jo's working at a hunter's bar.
So she's picking up on everything. Yeah, absolutely.
It's like a kid that grows up on a ship, like an oil rig, who knows all the swear words by the time they're 4 years old.
Exactly. Precisely.
So she knew all about the life because she was around it her
All
whole
the
life.
time. Exactly. Yeah.
And so she wasn't scared. She also had backup with Ash, who was brilliant, but she tried to hide it from her mom when she went to Philly.
Because Ellen didn't want her to go. What did
No,
she say?
who wants their child to be a hunter?
She told her mom she was going to Las Vegas.
And even had Ash make a paper trail
Oh yeah.
to make it appear like she actually had gone. But then,
But Ellen is smarter than
what'd
that.
she say? He folded like a, I don't know, like a cheap suit or something. Ash did.
Something like that. Sure.
She probably just offered him a PBR, and he's like,
I'm
okay,
just
she's
imagining-
in Pennsylvania.
We will talk about how smart Ash is.
Yeah, Ash
Like,
is next week, yeah.
He's got to know you don't cross Ellen Harvelle.
Right, because that's where he lives. He's not going to mess around with his basically quote unquote landlord.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, so she came back in season 5 to die.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah. And I know you're bitter about it, but that was such a good episode. That's actually when we meet Crowley too.
It was. Yeah.
So much happened in that episode.
I know. It's
so much. I'm like, how is that 45 minutes?
It feels like it was 2 episodes at least.
Yeah, she's wearing this cute little cocktail dress just to, get into Crowley's home, to quote trick them or whatever. She gets in, and then by the end of the show, she's dead. I mean, it's like so much happened
Just
so
the
quickly.
Whole emotions of that whole thing, like when Joe realizes she's not going to make it.
Yeah.
And then Ellen is like, I'm going to be here. Ugh. I'm going to cry about it. It's just that whole thing. It's just, I read something today because there's criticism on the show about how like a lot of the women get killed off.
Yeah.
But this is the end of season 5. That's kind of the end of what Kripke had written.
Exactly.
And so like Kripke is having all these characters around the boys die off.
Right.
And so you could attribute it to that. That's
Well,
kind
they
of the way
still
they do
found
things.
a way to bring her back in another episode.
Yeah.
And the same for Ellen. They both came back in one-offs years later, but yeah.
Is it that episode where they do the family picture with Bobby and all of them?
Yeah. Yeah, that happened too.
Yeah. This is one of the things about this show is I can mention this picture with Bobby and everybody knows immediately what picture, and it's their family photo.
Right. And if you follow us on social media, I made one with the group of friends from the Friends TV show based on that picture of who would be who.
Right.
It was a lot of fun.
But it's one of those like quintessential, you can say one thing and the whole fandom knows immediately.
Right. And then in the end, when Bobby burns the picture, some people have theorized that he did that because they couldn't give her her or Ellen a legitimate hunter's funeral.
So that was like a metaphorical one.
Yeah. Maybe. It just made me sad.
It did.
Why didn't they keep it?
I personally would like to have that photo. Thank you.
There,
I would've
I'll
kept
tell you, we know somebody, her name's Mary. She probably has it. She's like the prop queen.
Yeah.
She has so many props from the show.
She does. Like, so we have a rewatch group, and we'll be watching an episode, and she's like, "Oh, I have the blah da blah da blah from this episode."
Yeah, the blah da blah da.
Whatever the blah da blah
blah,
is.
blah, blah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. The worst part about Joe and Ellen's death is that they didn't even accomplish what they wanted to in that episode. It felt like it was in vain. They sacrificed
Like
themselves.
Crowley dying.
So the boys could get away. Yeah.
Yeah.
The boys got away. And so what is, like, the success is that Sam and Dean live.
Yeah, and they blew up some demon dogs.
Some hellhounds, but the goal that they were going for, they didn't even accomplish. And so in a way, it just feels like, what was that for?
Right.
Just to, like, rip apart my heart, like,
Yeah,
basically?
I think so. It was so sad.
I was personally victimized by that episode.
Yeah. Yeah. We should make a post with that. That lawyer guy, the bald lawyer guy that's on all the billboards.
Misney?
Yeah.
This is another sign that we're in Northeast Ohio.
Yeah.
If you know who Misney is,
Yeah.
we'll make a meme of it. Oh, okay.
But after Joe died even,
Yes.
Dean is like, Bobby is upset, obviously, because he and Ellen had a friendship of, we come to find out that he and Ellen have known each other. Yeah. We found that out in season 2 when she showed up, that they had you know, she knew that was like a devil's gate and everything. So, but he was just like, okay, you know, this is what we still need to do. We still need to get the job done. You know, he was still the voice and he was still there. What did you think about the kiss between Dean and Joe? Did that bother you since you think it's an ick?
Okay, initially, yes.
Okay.
It did. I think there's just a lot of mixed feelings on it because when he kisses her forehead, it felt like a big brother thing. And part of it, I think, was they'll never get to explore anything else. And so, like, that was
what could have
been maybe or something. I don't. Again, I personally didn't feel a chemistry between them.
Okay.
And so it felt weird to me.
I saw the chemistry between them, and this is my thought. My thought is Dean, with the perfect mouth and perfect lips that he has, wanted to give her one last gift, and that was the perfect kiss right before she died.
That's terrible.
Why is that terrible?
Oh, you're dying. That sucks. Here's something that you'll never get to experience ever.
No, she got to. She got the perfect kiss.
Yeah, but like, that's dumb.
Well, she
because she's about to die.
So he should have, shook her hand? Patted her on the head?
I don't have an alternative.
I think he was trying to say, you did mean something to me.
Well, yeah.
And I'm, you know, and you mean something to me.
Dean is not heartless. He just tries to act like he doesn't have emotions except anger.
Yeah. And he's got a lot of that.
Yes,
he's got a lot of anger. I don't know.
Like,
I wouldn't have been mad at it if they had some sort of thing, I guess.
I could.
But I loved that. I loved when she's like, "Are you afraid of my mother?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think I am." Yeah.
Before they go and Ellen and Joe die, and Dean tries to do this last night on Earth speech.
Yeah.
And Joe just like shuts him down. I was like, yes.
I'm going to spend my last night with a little thing I call
self-respect.
But
I loved that.
But earlier, she had been pursuing him. She plays the REO Speedwagon song, I Can't Fight This Feeling. You know, it was very much back and forth, equally. It wasn't one of them pursuing the other one stronger. Yeah. I think it was both. And the timing was poor.
It could have been a slow burn.
Yeah.
If Joe hadn't died.
But she did.
I could see that being a slow burn that way.
She didn't die slow burn.
No, she died in a large explosion.
And we're drinking a firecracker.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's hilarious. That's morbidly hilarious. It's like magically delicious only.
Oh. Okay. Wow. How much were you drinking before you came? No, you were at work.
I was at work before I came, so none.
Yeah. Sadly, they don't allow us to drink at work at the library.
You cannot drink at the public library.
Any other thoughts on Joe?
Okay, I have lots of notes over here, but I feel like we've talked about a lot of it. I don't know. I don't think I have too much.
I mean, just like we have said with every character that we have ever discussed, we wish we could have had them longer.
Yes.
We wish that we could have had things develop more.
It's just every time the boys get something good, they lose. And by something, it's someone's.
Yeah.
Like, every time they have, like, somebody who could have been so helpful to them, that person dies. Every time they could have had, you know, a good relationship, something happens where they can't do it, where it ends.
The only two things that they ever got to keep, as far as objects, were Baby. She got destroyed many times.
Oh, my gosh, but many times.
Dean rebuilt her. And the bunker. Even though they did have to use a rocket launcher on the bunker, it never got destroyed.
It was always
so
there.
it was actually a home that they had.
I mean, there were definitely times where they were trapped in the bunker, and we thought that was going to be a tomb.
Yeah, and it should have been.
And it feels like they can't even trust their own home.
Yeah. Their lives are just so tragic.
Poor babies.
I know. They're just too precious for this world.
I like Joe. I liked her attitude and the fact that she could take care of herself.
Yes.
Even when she got herself in deep trouble.
Yeah. And she wasn't, she wasn't afraid. Like you said, she went right for it.
And even when she was afraid, she did it anyway.
Right.
Yes.
So like the episode where Rufus is in with them and and war has come into town and is making people
Think everybody
appear
else is a
that they
demon.
have black eyes and that they're demons. And in this case, Ellen and Joe appeared to be on opposite sides because they saw demon eyes in each other. Because Joe's yells like, "Get out of my mom," and you black-eyed thing. And then Ellen thinks about that and she's like, why would she have called me that? She could have killed her mom technically at that time when that was going on.
Well, even in that episode when Rufus makes the bombs on the windows.
Right.
Joe's
She's
like
my
one of
mother's."
those things is in my mom.
Yeah.
Isn't that gonna, kill my mom? And she's very aware and very hesitant of it.
Right. So Joe and Ellen, mother and daughter, there's nothing like a mother and daughter's relationship. The same can be said about the brothers, and the same can be said about a mother and a son, et cetera, et cetera. But they were so intertwined together, and I feel like even though Ellen didn't want Joe to grow up in the Hunter life, and in some ways didn't want her to grow up, she still allowed her to. Like when Joe sacrificed herself, the hellhound had gotten her and she was going to die. And she's like, Mom, you got to let me make this decision on my own.
Yeah, she's like, this is pretty much the last chance you have to treat me like an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ellen did. Right. And then also sacrificed herself. She'd already lost her husband. She had lost Harvelle's. Joe was it.
Yeah.
I understand. I understand why she's like, I'm going to sacrifice myself too.
Yeah.
100%. I understand it. It's so sad, but it makes a lot of sense.
It does. I'm with you.
So I think that we are ready to rate our little firecracker drink here.
Yeah.
So the firecracker I found to go with Joe because Joe is definitely, in my opinion, a firecracker.
I think that's a great description. Yeah.
Yeah. She's sweet with a little bit of kick. It comes in at the end.
I know. That's the thing about this drink is we definitely came into it going, oh, it's got triple second watermelon. Like, it's going to be nothing.
But
that little bit of cayenne.
Yep.
Really did it.
Just coats the back of your throat.
It does.
It doesn't, it's like not making me cry or anything, but it's there.
It stays.
And it's perfect. I'm going to give it a full swig. I think it matches
on mash.
Joe.
I would have to agree. I feel like it's very easy to underestimate this drink.
It's going to come and kick your butt.
But it's still going to come and kick you in the butt. It'll surprise you.
Ease of making?
It was actually really easy. The hardest part was getting the watermelon kind of mushed enough so that the juice got mixed in there well. But
yeah,
that's not difficult.
No.
That was just the hardest part. It was pretty easy to make.
Yeah.
You could do this without a shaker like we did. Like, you could do this in another glass and just stir everything together or whatever. I think shaking it helps get the cayenne really mixed in there. But,
yeah, I give it a full swig for ease of making.
For sure, yeah. The taste on this. I think we were both very surprised by the cayenne.
Yeah, it did take me by surprise, but I'm not mad at it.
Drinking it, though, I think like I've adjusted to the kick of it, so you can taste the other flavors into it.
Yeah. So what would you...
How would I mocktail it?
Well, I'm going to give it a full swig on... what were we doing?
On taste?
Taste, yeah. I'll get a full swig. Yeah, how would we mocktail it?
So I'm thinking if you wanted to mocktail this, you could still do the watermelon the same way, like muddling it. Triple sec is very citrusy. You could do basically any other kind of like citrusy substitute. Orange juice, I feel like might overpower it. Maybe like a pineapple juice?
Pineapple's really strong.
Too? Okay.
Yeah. I think orange juice is not as strong as pineapple juice.
Probably.
Flavor
Yeah,
profile.
you could do like some orange juice to it. Skip the rum or do a non-alcoholic one as well. And if you're doing the orange juice, I don't think you would need simple syrup. I feel like on the taste, I'm going to take this back by a quarter swig and do 3/4 just because I could have done with less cayenne. Like, it's good, but I could have done with less.
Oh, I like it. I like the extra kick. So I'm still sticking with the full.
So
mocktail
for
ability.
the mocktail on this, I don't think it would be too hard to change it.
I wonder if you can find watermelon juice. I guess you could
I bet
juice
you
your
could.
own watermelon.
Yeah, all you have to do is like blend it and then strain it, and then you have watermelon juice. And then maybe
was
just
hard.
do like a splash of orange juice. And yeah, I think you could mocktail it. It wouldn't be that too hard. That too hard.
That would.
Whew, I'm wording good now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you doing a full swig on mock?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 4 for you and 3 1/4 for me. Or 3 3/4. I can math.
Yeah.
Cool.
Perfect.
Which is just shy of a perfect score.
No, it's good. All right, so we're going to wrap up Joe. There wasn't anything left to wrap up, though. That's why they had to bring the picture.
Parts and pieces.
So we're so dark. Next time we get together, we will talk about Ash.
Yeah.
Who also
We got to wrap up the
who
Harvelle's
also
crew.
died in ashes. He was just misnamed, I think. We have started a TikTok. So we have TikTok, we have Threads, we have Instagram, and we have Facebook. Look us up on the socials. Please rate us on Spotify or wherever. Or wherever you listen to podcasts. We appreciate it. Any questions or any suggestions? Like, we have used some drinks that people have suggested, and we would love to do that.
Yeah. If there's a character that we haven't done and you have a cocktail idea, like, let us know.
Or a character that we've done that may have other characters, like Dean is also Demon Dean, and Michael Dean, and Sam is also Soulless Sam, and Lucifer Sam, and Cass had 12 or so different characters. So, yeah, if you think of a cocktail that would match any of those, we're so happy to hear about that. Dawn and I will both be in Novi. Find us. We will have stickers, maybe some magnets, some fun things to gift you for being listeners.
Absolutely.
So, thanks for sticking with us. This is episode number 24. Wow.
Heck yeah.
So, all right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week.